It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary!
All right, we're ready to go. We can't wait. Matthew Pavlich and Mark Rasciuto alongside us, David King and Sarah Jones down on the boundary. A fine day in Adelaide. It's going to turn into a big night very soon. Lobb gets there, takes a big intercept grab, sends them forward. The contested marking last week was a feature for Fremantle. Rory Lobb was the one that led the way. There's a whistle here. Which way is it going? It's Freo's way. Delayed advantage. Mundy spotted Hill, who has all the time in the world, and he uses it. And Freo are off and running. Fife has 3 Crows to counter, and the numbers prevail. Cleary, Crouch onto the outside. Driving kick from Smith. Here's Eddie.
Going to be really important this battle, the 2 big ruckmen.
Fremantle with an extra back in the 50, and it's headed that way now. That man spare was Wilson, but it gets out the back. Murphy, good late last week particularly, screws it back to the square. Taylor Walker, speaking of finding form, he's done that in the last couple of weeks. 4 goals 2 last week, 7 marks. He is generally, I'm not trying to put the Aussie in, a beautiful kick of the football. Right through the middle, Adelaide take the lead. Conker with his arms wrapped around. Oh, Taberner up and under, that's dangerous. And the little man was able to take a mark against all the big blokes just hanging around. Lachlan Murphy. Crows, well, they've really given away a few chances early in this game. It was Mundy to Tucker. Eventually they emerge. Still a rush kick. McCarthy trying to get to the footy. Denied it by Hartigan. Covered well enough to get it back to Ryan. He's just, again, slamming it forward. That makes
a good
intercept marking just a piece of cake for the highly skilled Adelaide defence. Brings it to Conker, and they can cut through the middle again. Brayshaw kept on coming. The kick going reasonably deep, but not deep enough. Laird takes his turn to chop across and take an intercept bar.
It's what you have to do if there's a player behind, but just couldn't quite orchestrate it.
There's some danger in that kick. Collier pounces. Out of the tackle. Opportunity presents. Tucker takes that opportunity and gives Fremantle the lead again. With Taberner. Smith accelerates away. Gets the crowd excited. The kick goes forward. Betts, how did he get that out of there? To Walker, and on the end of it all is Lynch. He hits the post. Can you believe it? Back into the middle. Swiskowski takes the mark. They've got in behind the defenders. They just can't get it there in the forward 50. And calling ball.
That's got to be holding the ball.
Say.
No prior.
Non-decision. Well, he goes to fend off. Yeah. So when you go to fend off, you've had prior in my books.
Backs on that occasion, Talia and Hartigan.
Laird couldn't pick it much higher if he tried. Himmelberg gobbled it up.
The daughter left at home is feeling very unloved.
Oh, she gets Monday to Friday, Kingy.
From the throw, Eddie, was he taken high?
Oh, surely he was.
Play on the call. He'll still go after it again. Alice Yeoman gets smothered. He should realise if you're in the pocket.
Have a look at this one.
Still only been 7 free kicks. That's a free kick.
Taberner, Gallucci scrounged it onto the boot. Eddie, yes, it's paid. This to put the Crows back in front. Pause for effect, and then hit the post. Brad again, and they're on their way through. Kelly places it. Well done by Himmelberg. It bounced to accommodate McKay. We know he can run and dash. Brayshaw couldn't stop. On the overflow, it's fed through to the left foot of Atkins. It suited him perfectly, but scoring goals is banned in this quarter. Wilson. Good body pressure from Collier, but it does open up on the inside. O'Brien and Himmelberg takes the tumbler. And Eddie Betts says, go back and have the shot, Ross. To double their goal tally on the siren at half-time. Elliot Himmelberg, in keeping with that second quarter, kicks a beautiful out of bounds on the full. Commitment from both sides there. Hamling feeding it through Mundy. Great smother from Sloan. No place for the faint-hearted out there in the middle of the Adelaide Oval. Neat sidestep from Lynch. And then the careful kick prodded away to Walker from Talia. He glances down, he sees Murphy, sees a lot of white jumpers. Through the middle, more familiar faces. McKay, it opens up for Greenwood in that left boot. A goal square, hallelujah!
Well, he even looked at passing it off, and in the end he thought, well, there's no one in the square. I'm 55 out. I'll have a go.
But he looked.
Mundy, heroics last week in his 300th. Hill scrambles one forward. A one-on-one, that's what he needed. And the mark is paid. With 5 straight goals at the start of the year, but since then, he's had a bit of a time in front of the sticks. But at a critical moment, he stands up for Fremantle on the road. We're tied up again.
Let's see if we can see something special at a forward line stoppage here. Freo just can't afford to give away free kicks in this area.
There's just a fraction of indecision between the two Freo players, and he pounced Big Elliott. Again, he scrambles a high ball. Eddie's waiting, but it could still go his way. The bounce of the ball favoured Eddie. He's keeping them guessing, but it's not his night. That surely was holding the ball.
Oh, that's too high.
It's paid by the out. Wow, this is it Lachlan Murphy, who's been amongst the goals of late. He missed a relatively easy one early. There's a whistle here. He's missed the shot, but I think 50. It's going to be 50.
Wow.
That is absolutely critical. Eventually, Murphy gets the job done. We can work out the 50 if Brad Hill throws grass.
Right. So you're not allowed to throw grass, not that it put him off, really.
Might have been contributed by the person with the ball.
The same player, Murphy. Yep. Ball goes over Pearson head. Great collect walking. You can see that Lynch knew that Smith was running. The bounce not perfect. The kick just might be. Oh, it all comes together for the Adelaide Crows. Thank you, Brodie. Ryan. Back out of there by Hamlin, but not for long. Sloan. He knows how big this kick is. It's a high, wide one. There's Adelaide hands all over it, and O'Brien. The good news is he's taken a mark close to goal. The bad news is he's not necessarily the best kick we've ever
his
seen.
first shot on goal this year was as bad as it can get.
He can kick a banana, but he generally doesn't mean it.
I reckon he'll give it. Well, he should give it off to the bloke alongside of him.
Well, the siren's going to sound, so that option's gone. To bring the house down, the big ruckman, Riley O'Brien. It's it behind, and at this stage, it's a handy point. Bust through the tackle. An ugly-looking kick to half forward. Not contained completely by Gibbs, and Fremantle can pounce. Tucker's left boot is long and strong and straight. It's too late.
He's too far committed, wasn't he? Oh,
Hardigan's kick presents Walters with a chance. So Michael Walters, he didn't wait for the umpire. Let's watch this go all the way. The skills of Michael Walters, where others can't, he did. And you do have the clean space. You have to hit targets. Players will know that all too well. Oh, that's out on the full from Collier. And that's 50. That's 50.
That's
and mistakes can be made in so many different ways. Tucker, the culprit. Ross Lyon can't believe it. No career goals. And he finds himself on the Adelaide Oval, not coming into bowl or bat as he thought he might have, but instead lining up for goal. As a defender going forward, the benefit of 50 metres. It's a big, big kick. And it's right through the middle. Right through the middle. And the smile couldn't be bigger from Alex Keith. Funnel into Hogan. That's not the ideal strike. And Hardigan does well to read the play.
He's on there, Ellis Yeoman.
And that might be the moment for Fremantle. McKay, deep to fall forward. Himmelberg, Betts, Eddie Betts! Eddie, perfect!
Have a look at Eddie. Just sit back and enjoy it. Doesn't like the easy ones, Ed. Likes a bit of a challenge.
Nyhouse just escapes Eddie. The siren sounds, an exhausting night. And a victory well earned by the Adelaide Crows. Fremantle threw everything at them. It was a strange game in so many ways, but the 4 points are so valuable. And they go ahead of the ledger at 4-3, and their season is back on track.